Hi, this is Real Retro Reviews, with our first review, the Gremlins figure George by NECA. Now, first thing you'll notice about this figure is that it is actually beautiful. Not in the sense that it is a particularly good looking character, because it is actually horrific, but it is George from the film Gremlins 2, the sequel to the film Gremlins. And the detail on this is just exquisite. It's incredible. If you look at the detail on the mouth, and alright, we should start off on the packaging before we get onto the detail. Right, over here we have, this is the back of the box. This is the paper that came. It was a clamshell packaging with this box. Up here we have NECA logo, Gremlins, and Real Toys. Here's the prototype, which is slightly different. If you notice, the paintwork on the mouth is slightly different to the one in real life. It says collect them all. Down here we have ones that are coming out next. This one's already out, and one's coming out next year. Here we have Gizmo, George, and Lenny, which I'll hopefully have a Gizmo figure by the end of this year. And down here we have the Gremlins, Flasher Gremlin, George, and Daffy. Over here are ones that we have coming out next year: Mohawk, Combat Gizmo, and Daffy. And the Gremlins, we have Lenny, the Lightning Gremlin, and the Phantom Gremlin. The Lenny Gremlin I will hopefully be getting next year when it comes out, because I think it looks fantastic. I just love the sculpt of it. Okay, back to the figure. Right, first we'll talk about the articulation. The head is not, I expected the head to be on a ball joint, but it's not. It's on just a straight up rotation. It turns 360 degrees. The shoulders on a ball joint, and so is the elbow. The hand is quite strange, because I'm not quite sure, because the hand moves forward and back, but it doesn't quite move all the way around. But this hand, it moves slightly more than the other one does. I don't want to force it, because I bought an alien figure a couple of weeks ago, and its legs snapped off the instant I tried to move it, and I got a refund. So I asked for another one for Christmas. Hopefully that one won't snap. This one just rotations, and this one just bends. This is a pin knee. I've forgotten what they're called, but you know, this is a ball joint legs. This one's slightly looser than this one. Yeah. And they have the peg holes at the bottom, so you can, and the trademark writing at the bottom of the foot. So the articulation is as good as you could pretty much get it. Maybe you could put this line here, doesn't actually move, but it's quite noticeable, so maybe they could have put some hip rotation there, but I'm not really complaining, because I think the articulation is fantastic on this. So now I'm just gonna talk about the detail again. Now the detail on this, I'm not sure how they could get any better than they already are. If you look, the back is especially good. You've got these bits look fantastic. The tail is one of my favourite parts, because it's got so much detail on it. And the feet, the bottom of the feet are fairly good. I can't really pick many faults in this. It's fantastic. The horns, the paintwork on the horns looks slightly too plasticky. They're not quite they don't quite look as real as bits like, I don't know, maybe the stomach and the back. The arms are quite good. One problem I do have with the arms is the ball joint. These white bits here, they're not painted at all, so they're really noticeable unless you have the figure positioned like this, which I don't think looks quite as good as with the arms out. The paint, you can see all the individual scales. And again, the paintwork on this looks slightly too shiny to be realistic looking, but it still looks incredible. I noticed also these tiny little horns here. They look so detailed, and One problem, I don't actually have any other Gremlins figures to compare this with, but apparently I've read online that the hands on the Gremlin, hands and feet on these Gremlins figures are reused on like the Flasher Gremlin, like, and Daffy and all the other Gremlins. They're just reused and just repainted for each one. I'm not sure if I have a problem with that or not, because I'd need to have the other figures to really compare them. And the eyes here. Now, the accessories. This particular Gremlins figure comes with a cigar, which is quite difficult to put in the mouth. It takes a little bit of time, and you have to put it in a certain position, and it falls out fairly easily like that. And I lost it about 5 minutes after opening the box. So you really have to treat these carefully because they're very easily lost. The other figures do have some accessories, and I'll review those when I get the actual figures, which will hopefully be sometime next year. Well, the price of this was $13.99 from play.com. It arrived in about a week. I ordered it on Tuesday and it arrived the Tuesday afterwards. Also, the Saturday before, I ordered a Predator Berserker unmasked figure, and that still hasn't arrived yet, and it's been nearly 2 weeks. Hopefully that will be the next review that we'll be doing, and we might possibly in the future be doing a review on the Elder Wand by Noble Collection, the replica Harry Potter wand. I will probably be collecting NECA figures specifically because they look so amazing, but my colleagues from Real Retro Reviews will probably be reviewing other figures and also NECA figures as well. So stay tuned for that. That concludes our review on the Gremlins George figure. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more.